fiber to fabric. Hope all of you are fit and healthy. So let's understand today the history of clothing. In the olden times, people used barks and big leaves of trees or animal skins and furs to cover themselves. I think you understand this. We are learning about the history of clothing today. So in the olden times, people had some leaves, some barks of plants, then animal skins and furs which used to protect them in the winter season. And because they had to cover their body, so they had to cover it with some barks and big leaves of trees, as they were not knowing about the process of spinning, weaving, knitting, all this. So they used this method to cover their body parts. So ancient man, you can see this is a drawing of some Egyptian time, some old Harappan civilization. So here you can see the clothings of these people, what they are wearing. Just like that, they are draping their body with different pieces of clothes. This is, it seems to be a woman. These are the women and these are men, and how they are just covering their body with some clothes. So this is the clothes of the ancient man. Now, winter and monsoon season clothing. In the rainy season and winters, when the weather became cold, the early man wore animal skin and wrapped fur around their bodies to keep themselves warm. So, they used to keep themselves warm by wearing all this animal skin. Like nowadays, also leather is used. They use the animal skin of some animals like bear or some furry animals like leopards, snow leopards, yak, and all that will be very warm. So they used to kill these animals basically, and then they used to cover their body with their fur or with the skin, because that time people were hunter gatherers. So they used to kill animals and eat and keep their skin for covering their body parts. So you can see some of the pictures are here. The covering is there with some leaves, some twigs, some stems, all they are tied together. So like that they used to cover various parts of the body with these. Like this, they used to cover their legs. They used to have hats with animal fur, then some body part covering with all this. These are parts of the some parts of some animals or animal skin or leaves which they used to use. Now, clothes of people in the agricultural communities. The old man or early man of the Stone Age civilizations slowly turned into agricultural community. They started becoming civilized. They started living near the rivers and water bodies, and they realized that if we can do agriculture, it will be much better because we can grow our own crops and we can rear the animals or domesticate the animals and get some products from them. So, in this period, early man learned to weave the twigs. They started weaving the twigs together and grasses together into mats and baskets. Like ma'am has taught you in one of the videos how to weave the paper strips. Same way they used to weave the twigs and grasses into mats and baskets. Now vines of plants like grapes, grapevine you might have seen, money plant vine surely all of you might have seen. So grapevine is also similar to that. So these grapevines were used by these people, that early man, and they used to weave them together. Then animal fleece or hair was also used, and they used to twist them just like spinning into long strands, and then they were woven into fabrics. So this was the way the agricultural community started wearing some clothes by weaving these fleece, animal fleece, hair, vines, or some grasses, twigs, all this into some clothes or fabrics they used to make, and they used to wear that. Now clothes worn by early Indians and ancient Egyptians. What were these clothes which were worn by these people? Early Indians wore fabrics made out of cotton that grew in regions near the river Ganga. In the plains of the Ganga river, actually cotton could grow properly, so they started growing cotton there, and they started wearing fabrics which is made out of cotton. And also flax was used as a natural fabric because flax was also grown there. Then early Egyptians grew cotton as well as flax near the river Nile, and they used these for making the fabrics. So early Egyptians and early Indians, they started growing. Early Indians in the Indus Valley civilization and Egyptians in the Harappan civilization, they started growing these plants, that is cotton and flax, and started getting the fabrics out of them, and then these natural fabrics were spun into yarns and then woven by hand to get the clothes. So ancient drapes, you can see in the ancient times how they started draping their body. That is saris they started putting on their body. Some clothes of various types they started covering their body with these clothes. This is of India or Hindustan, and this is of Western country. How they used to cover their body with various types of clothes, you can see. Because stitching was not known, so they just used to cover their body with these clothes. Now ancient Indian drapes, you can see saris of various styles. This is also a lehenga, which just clothes you can tie together and form this. So these various forms of drapes were used to cover the body, means the single pieces of clothes were used to cover the body when stitching was not known. Then fiber producing plants. You see, this is the hemp plant. This is seed of hemp. Cotton plant, seed of cotton. Here you can see the fibers of cotton. Then flax plant, seed of flax. And this is the poppy plant and seed of poppy. These all plants produce fibers. Now draping of fabrics. Stitching was not known by early man, so draping of the fabrics around different parts of their body was done to cover their body. Many different ways of draping of fabrics was done. So draping basically means covering the body with a single piece of fabric or with different pieces of fabric which are not stitched together. That is draping of fabrics. So it was done in different styles, and why this was done? Because stitching was not known at that time. So you can see turbans worn in different styles in India. This is also draping of fabric. That is, single piece of fabric is worn in different styles and made into a turban. Now here you can see draping is done in different ways. Maybe in the Western civilization or Western culture, they used to cover their body just like this with different type of clothes which were not stitched exactly. Okay, they were just covering their body. In different ways draping was done. Now invention of sewing needles. With the invention of sewing needle, people started stitching the fabrics to make dresses of various types. So stitched clothes have gone through many variations since this invention. So sewing needle was made, and then people started stitching the fabrics of various designs, various styles. So you can see here some of them are wearing these stitched fabrics, like this is stitched, this is stitched. Here some draping is done by this person. So this is of very early civilization. Like how people used to single stitching was done, and people used to wear some stitched clothes also. They started wearing once the sewing needle was invented. Now unstitched clothes worn nowadays. Nowadays also, but we wear some unstitched clothes like sari, dhoti, lungi, turban. I have shown you some photographs of people wearing turban in various styles in India. So still now in India, even today in India, these unstitched fabrics are worn, which are sari, dhoti, lungi and turban. In the western wear scarf, cape, shawls, veils. Gowns, these are worn by the people in different styles. These are all unstitched fabrics. So you can see Indian women wearing beautifully saris in various styles. Like this is the Bengali style. This seems to be a South Indian style. Then here is a very different style of wearing sari. So very different styles of sari are now also worn, and it has become a fashion symbol also among the ladies to wear these saris. Now you can see here modern draping styles of men in India. So here different type of turbans in different styles are worn, and it is decorated in different ways. And here the men are wearing dhoti in different styles. Like this is said to be a Tevata style of dhoti. This way of wearing the dhoti. And this way of wearing front side and back side is shown to you. It is called Tilangi style. And here also the person has tied or draped a piece of cloth around his head. So these are different ways in which in the modern style also people are draping their body or covering their body with single pieces of clothes. That is lungi or dhoti, and the turban is used. Now modern draping styles of the western wear you can see here. In the western wear you can see how different ways of draping people have found, like here also it's draped. Different ways of draping of fabrics, like some parts are stitched, some parts are having clothes. So all these are different ways of draping the body, or draping styles means loose clothes which are worn in different styles now also in the modern times. Okay, like this is some they have gone for some beauty contest it seems, so there also they have draped their body with some fabrics. So I hope students today you have enjoyed this video by seeing people in different type of fabrics, and how the fabrics have grown from like people wore the furs and skins of animals and some leaves and twigs, and from there today you see people are wearing different type of clothes in different styles, but still today some people are interested in draping of their body, draping of clothes on their body. Draping means covering their body with pieces of clothes which are not stitched. This stitched clothes started coming only when the sewing needle was invented. So I hope students you have enjoyed the class. So if you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and then you can click the bell icon to get notifications timely, as ma'am is regularly putting the videos to help you out in the times of this corona scare and the lockdown time. So all of you have a nice time. Bye bye.